Hey guys, it's Josh. Wanted to go ahead and just make a video about a couple of things. Um, Health-wise, fix that. Health-wise, I'm still having issues with my neck. I see the surgeon on Thursday, the 22nd. She's only in the office one day a week, so whatever. I had a test for MRSA, which I was kind of hoping it was MRSA. My doctors had said, best case scenario, MRSA, worst case scenario, um, you know, other more horrible things. So MRSA was negative. So we're kind of back to the drawing board. I see the surgeon, like I said, Thursday to schedule surgery. My cat's in here. I did not know. She's in my guest room. To schedule surgery. Hello, cat. She doesn't like me very much. I think it's a mutual thing. She's my wife's cat. She's kind of a heifer. So, like earlier, hold please. She thought it was really appropriate to claw me open right there. So I don't like her very much, very much. Anyway, other stuff is one of the things I really wanted to talk about that really bothered me is an experience I had at a restaurant locally. For those of you that know, my wife has also been sleeved, so we've both had bariatric surgery within the past 6 months. So we didn't really go out to eat too much because it's really not beneficial. I'm ironing right now, or I was a minute ago, so my iron is still on, and I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for the cat to drop the iron all over herself. And then probably bite my throat for it because she's an idiot. Whatever. So we went to, and my best friend has also been sleeved. So I need to take, so we went, been really busy today. Sorry, I haven't had a chance to change. Oh, my neck. We went to Buffalo Wild Wings. And ordered kids' meals. My best friend, my wife, and I, all three of us, went and had kids' meals. Or we had ordered them, and the waiter said that was fine. We explained it was because we had bariatric surgery and we can't eat a lot. So we went, and then we ordered our kids' meals, we got our meals, and then at the end, the waiter came back and he like squatted down real low and he was like, I just want you guys to know that I pretty much just got screamed at by the manager for giving you the kids' meals. And I told him, I said, well, didn't you explain that? He said, yes. He said, I told the manager that you guys can't eat that much, so that's why you ordered them, and that's why I said it was okay to have them. But the manager said absolutely not and threw a fit. So he wanted to kind of let us know that when we come in again, chances are we're not going to be able to, they're not going to be able to accommodate that. And I should have asked to speak with the manager then, but I didn't. My regret. So I went home and I kind of mulled it over for a while. I was really ticked off about it. My best friend went back to Buffalo Wild Wings with some members of his family and again ordered a kid's meal. The waitress said, yeah, that should be fine. Let me just go ask the manager. And I guess the manager, the same guy, said absolutely not. So Todd, who's my BFF, asked to talk with the manager. And the manager came over and apparently was just a real jerk. Said things like, well, you don't look like you're 12, and that's the requirement, is to be 12. And it states on their menu, when you're looking at the kids' meal, you need to be 12 to order it. Don't make us card you like it's playing around. But at the same time, this is a special dietary need that we have. I can't eat 10 wings. I can't eat 5 wings. The kids' meal has 3 wings, and I still bring 1 home. So it's not financially beneficial. It's wasteful for me to order. The smallest they have is like a 10 piece or whatever, and I can't consume that much. Even my wife and I together can't eat 10 wings, so why am I going to order it if I can't eat it? So I guess the manager is being a real idiot. So the district manager happened to be in that location that day, so Todd asked to speak with them. He talked to the district manager. Now, Todd is a professor at a local college here in Florida. And, you know, he told the district manager, hey, listen, my college has a lot of functions and fundraising things here, and we'll gladly take our business somewhere else if you're not going to be accommodating. And then all of a sudden, of course, everyone's tune changed. Of course you could have a kid's meal, you know. But it really bothered me because I feel like, as a customer, I have a choice on where I decide I want to spend money. If I do go out to eat, which is rare at this point, but when I do, I expect my dietary needs to be accommodated. I expect, you know, I don't see bariatric surgery any differently than somebody who, let's say, has like a heart issue or something where they need to eliminate salt from their diet. If you see me looking this way, like this sideways, it's because this is where I'm looking at myself. Here's where I'm looking at the camera hole. I'm looking at myself. So I guess it looks like 90% of my video I'm looking somewhere that I'm not. I'm looking at my own face. Hello, face. Anyway, so I feel like if, as a person, if I have a need that, let's say, means I have to have low sodium for some medical reason, and if I go someplace and I say I want this dish made with no salt, they should be able to accommodate that. If they have a signature burger that comes with tomatoes and I'm allergic, I feel like I should be able to say I don't want tomatoes with that. If I have a medical need where I can't consume the portions they give, I should be allowed, if I present my card thing, if they ask for it, all of us were more than willing to present our little, hey, I've had surgery cards, I can't eat, as proof that we can't. And they didn't abide by that. It's not an issue about the kids' meal. It's not an issue about that. People have said, well, couldn't you just have shared something? Yes, but we're all adults, and sometimes you want your own stuff. Sometimes you want your own plate. There's no reason why 3 adults over the age of 30 should have to share off a plate if they decide they want to pay for their own meal, if they decide they want their own meal. They should be able to accommodate that. And that really upset me. So it's not about the kids' meal. It's not about the food. It's not about the principle. It's about discrimination at this point. I've written a letter to their corporate office and haven't heard anything back. I'm going to give it a week. If I don't hear anything, now mind you, by letter I mean email. If I don't hear anything in a week, I'm going to call them and kind of go from there, because I'm really annoyed by this. Like I said, it's a discrimination issue. It's not anything to do with, you know, kids' meal versus regular meal versus... I pay the same money whether I get... I just, you know, I don't... There's no point in me ordering a huge portion if I can't eat it. I'm not trying to be stingy. I'm not being cheap. I gave the waiter like an 80% tip for standing up for us and for trying. So it's not about money. It's about being wasteful. There's no point in me ordering 10 wings if I can only eat 2. It doesn't make... Fiscally doesn't make any sense. So I'm annoyed by that. I encourage everybody that lives near Buffalo Wild Wings, because there's a bunch all over the place, to call them. Ask them their policy on kids' meals for adults if it's a dietary need. We need to go ahead and make... They're not going to change until they're called out on it. And it's like I said, it's not an issue of us being cheap. It's an issue of discrimination at this point. We have proof of a dietary and medical issue why I can't consume larger portions. I should be allowed to order whatever the hell I want as an adult that's paying for a meal. So that is my rant. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone takes a stand. I'm going to really start doing some research on some restaurants, chains that are all over the place, making some phone calls. I really want to compile a list of restaurants that are friendly for bariatric patients and those that are not. And by friendly, I mean, and because obviously, like when my wife and I go to, we went to Chili's the other day with another friend that also had surgery, and we all shared an appetizer for lunch. But I want to know that I can go someplace and order whatever I want and either be able to order a half portion or order off the kids' menu if I want my own meal, if we don't happen to want to share the same thing. So by friendly, I mean that they accommodate adults ordering off the children's menu, or they have a light and fit menu, or you can order half portions. I'm going to try to, after this whole neck thing is done, I'll probably be out of work for a few weeks after I have surgery. I'll have a lot of time on my hands to make all these phone calls, so I'll kind of do that then and kind of just get a general feel of which restaurants are friendly and which aren't. My face keeps changing color because the TV is right in front of me. So that is it. I hope everyone is well. I thank you so much for watching and really showing me your faith and your support. It means more to me than you could ever possibly know. Keeps me strong. So I appreciate it. Thanks for watching my rant. And don't eat Buffalo Wild Wings, because I'll know and I'll find you. Don't play. I don't care. Eat there if you want. But I won't ever again, because I'm that disgusted by discrimination that I won't do it. So, hope that finds everyone well while I stare at myself and look like I've got two lazy eyes. Okay. Well, thanks for watching. Namaste.